Good afternoon, you're watching Amuseaholics and today we're visiting Cadbury World.
Yeah, and I've never been here before and I can already smell the chocolate from here, which smells amazing.
It does smell rather nice. Just outside the original Cadbury building, you can see the letters up on the building at the top, and also Bournville next door as well. So yeah, really interesting site here. We've been relegated to the overflow car park with our afternoon slot today. But yeah, we're looking forward to getting and giving this attraction a try. Kaylee's never been. I haven't been for, I don't even know, over a decade anyway. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what it's all about, what it's like these days. And yeah, it's as Merlin pass holders, it can be quite tricky to get a slot for this attraction. So yeah, you do have to book this a couple of months in advance, maybe more if you want to get a weekend slot. Limited availability, but yeah, we're here today and we're going to go check it out.
Yeah, well, apparently they've got a new ride as well, so that might be interesting.
Yeah, there's a new attraction here to enjoy, so yeah, we'll be checking that out as well very shortly. It's next to the car park. You can see the original buildings here. Cadbury wording up there on the top. And over to the attraction entrance, and they've got this pretty cool looking dairy milk taxi out front / monster truck. So we've come back around on ourselves because the main attraction is in that building, and before that you can have a look at the 4D cinema, have a go at making chocolate, do the African adventure and more. There's some signage as we head down into the additional attractions. You do these prior to the booked time. Nice smell of chocolate down here, isn't there, Kaylee?
Yeah, it smells amazing.
So first up we've got the Bournville experience and have a go. Open today till 5 PM. Quite interested in here. Sort of themed like a library of history. Some pretty cool exhibits in here. Some of the old Cadbury's packaging. Products they used to make. Some more Cadbury's memorabilia. Got a good old chocolate dispenser. You all remember having one of those. I don't think mine was 1p though. I think mine might have been the 2p model. But yeah, it looks like one of the original ones that they had. Got all the Rose's tins and boxes through the years. Look how big they used to be and how small they are now. Yeah, it's really cool to see all this stuff. There's a lot of history here.
Ah, it's the gorilla.
Yeah, with little drum kit. Cadbury exclusive selection CD. Don't remember that one.
Oh, the shoe people.
Oh yeah.
Actually, the shoe people.
Just going to show what an impact Cadbury's has had on all sorts of different things culturally. Reminds me a little bit of the Victorian village. I'm back at Flambards. Not quite to that sort of high standard set wise, but some really interesting exhibits. Obviously they're all focused at Cadbury Chocolate, but yeah, there's quite a lot to see here. Mugs through the ages. I'm sure we all own a few of these somewhere in the cupboard. The have a go area now. It's Sweet Delight shop. It's not a real shop, just
Oh, I was playing with Cadbury's flake.
oh yeah, remember that. That's what shops used to be like, I guess, full of Cadburys. Really give chocolate doodling a go.
Good job. You finished very nice. Very nice. What's this?
What a masterpiece you concoct in Canada.
It's a person.
Yay! Very nice. Look at that finished masterpieces. Kelly's got a great career in stick figure drawing coming, I think. After chocolate doodling, is chocolate tempering. So tempering is all about spreading it out and cooling it down to actually make something. Interesting looking chocolate bar, that, Kayla. It's tougher than it looks, isn't it?
It gets really hard, doesn't it?
Oh yeah.
It cools.
And that's the idea. It's interesting though. Oh, that was my final attempt. I mean, it looks kind of like a melted chocolate bar.
I would buy that chocolate bar. Very good.
Kelly's made some last minute enhancements, there you go. It's looking much better now. There's a bit of a Willy Wonka feeling here. Some sinks over on the side to wash your hands if you got messy while playing with the chocolate. Sadly you can't eat it. We've come out of the Bournville experience now. We just spotted a crazy Cadbury's egg car. That's pretty cool. Made from 1989 to 1995.
And there's only 5 of them.
Only 5 of them made? Well, I'm not surprised, but it's not the most attractive vehicle, but it's pretty cool. Great bit of advertising. Got the African Adventure Play area. It's quite sizable actually. Good for younger children and families. Another section over here as well. Here's a closer look at one of the sections of the African Adventure. Nice rope bridge there, and some individual towers. So, I think it's time for the 4D chocolate adventure. I'm not sure we're going to be able to film in here, to be honest, but if not, we'll let you know what we thought when we come out. Just to the right of the cinema queue. Some toilets there and also some ping pong tables. Plenty of benches as well, so you can have a picnic and just have a chill out. We are turned to enter the 4D cinema. Following an interesting lift ride, we're here in the pre-bashing area of the 4D cinema show. Pretty cool factory element. On the other side of the 4D show. Oh, entering the main attraction now. First up we have the Aztec jungle. On the hunt for the Aztec chocolate. Yeah, it is, yeah. Quite atmospheric in here actually, to be fair. It's a bit more like the bit that I remember from school when I came all those years ago. Kelly just pointed out, it does feel very much like the Crystal Maze in here at the moment. Small themed areas.
We have changed the recipe by replacing the chili pepper and by adding...
Here we go. Looks to be a Victorian village.
Another 5 minutes if you wish to explore this area first.
Where I set up my business in 1824 to trade tea and coffee. I also sold cocoa nibs I prepared myself, chocolate and coffee beans. These drinks were considered as wholesome alternatives to alcohol, which we as Quakers strongly disapproved. In my spare time, I experimented with preparations of cocoa beans and chocolate, which I could sell in the shop. Soon I had to rent a warehouse in nearby Crooked Lane, where I could manufacture these products on a larger scale. At first, it was very difficult, because I had to pay high taxes on the cocoa beans. And then, on top of all that, I had to move out of Crooked Lane and into another factory, here in Bridge Street. That's when my brother Benjamin joined me, and together we formed Cadbury Brothers. With more space, we could now prepare a cocoa powder and an eating chocolate that could be packed and sold. Soon after, my eldest son, Richard, joined the company. Having Richard with us made all the difference. He saw to it that the quality of our cocoa improved, introduced new products, and even opened a shop in London. Our efforts were rewarded when we received our first royal warrant from Queen Victoria. That was when my younger son, George, joined us.
George introduced many benefits for the workforce, such as half-day holidays, a sick club, and many improvements in the factory.
And Richard, your new designs for our packaging were a huge success.
Well, we had to try something different, just to get ourselves recognized, Father, as we were still a small company. Our aim was to manufacture only the highest quality cocoa and chocolate.
I know, and I could tell you some stories of less scrupulous producers who added brick dust to their cocoa.
Ours was still gritty, but we only added sugar to take away the bitter taste and starch to absorb the fat. However, George had heard of a new kind of cocoa press. He went to Holland in 1866, saw the press being used and brought one back.
The Van Houten Press.
Oh yes, Father. You see, because we could extract more of the cocoa butter, there was no need for more additives. Not only was our cocoa essence more palatable, but also output increased. Soon after, Cadbury were able to manufacture chocolate with a much higher milk content that rivaled even the best Swiss products.
That was when we launched our most important new brand. We called it Cadbury's Dairy Milk. It became so popular with its distinctive taste that sales exceeded all our best expectations. And within a short while, it had become our best-selling chocolate.
Our story starts over there, where you can see a farmer and his team planting our young cocoa trees. Hello there! Once each pod has been plucked, it is cut open, so that all of the beans and sticky pulp can be scooped out to be fermented in a heap and then dried in the hot sun until they've turned a rich brown colour. Once the beans are dried, they are tested for their quality before being loaded onto a cargo ship to be transported to England. This is done using a stream of air and by passing the beans over vibrating series. The raw cocoa beans are now pasteurized using very hot steam. Clean cocoa beans are now taken to be roasted in revolving tubular gas-fired ovens. The beans are then cooled and are ready to have their shells removed. Creates heat, which helps to transform the nibs into a thick chocolate-coloured liquid called cocoa liquor or mass. Some cocoa liquor is taken to our factory at Marble for further processing, and the rest of the liquor is pressed to extract the cocoa butter. The refined cocoa butter is now taken to Bournville, where the resulting crumb is scraped from the rollers, dried in a flow of hot air, and blown into storage silos. The crumb is now taken to Bournville in tankers, where it is ground and mixed into a paste with this, the cocoa butter, which came from Chirk earlier. The paste is then refined into a flake before being conched or mixed to form a liquid chocolate. This liquid chocolate is used to make all our famous milk chocolate products.
What you got here, Kelly?
Cadbury's cream eggs start balance liquid chocolate. The thick warm liquid is deposited into half-egg-shaped molds. The molds are shaken gently to get rid of any air. The molds pass under a second depositor, which adds a measured amount of white fondant, the egg white, into the mold. The molds then pass under a third depositor, which deposits a yellow fondant, the egg yolk, into half of the egg molds. A special machine then snaps together the two halves of the egg to create a whole egg, rather like quickly closing a book. The eggs then go into a cooler for 45 minutes. The molds are separated and the whole eggs are placed on trays before being passed under a metal detector. The foil wrapping machines wrap each egg individually in distinctive foil, before moving them to the automated packaging machine, which inserts a specific quantity into each of the cardboard outers before being wrapped in film.
So the area we're at outside now from up here, the 40 Cinemas. We're heading to chocolate making. Ah, it's an impressive the original Freddo. Oh wow, chocolate art, very nice. See here, the chocolate's coming out, ready to be moulded into something else. We're over at the chocolate station. We've retrieved ourselves a nice chocolate pot. You get some milk chocolate combined with some toppings of your choice. I've gone with white chocolate and Oreo. Kaylee's gone with white chocolate and fudge. Looks rather nice. Over in the factory area, you can see some beautiful decorative chocolate teapots being made and decorated. Got some funny football related items here today as well. Chocolate football and black. The other side of the factory, you can see them making chocolate figures here. Football in the background as well. Lego related chocolate with some of the chuckle beans that we saw being made just. Classic roses as well. Oh yeah, look, chuckle bean roller coaster. That's what we want to see. That's brilliant. Now queuing up to head inside of Advertising Avenue. Inside Advertising Avenue now. This is the way towards the Cadbury Chocolate Quest attraction. Quite nice, authentic aesthetic in here. The whole place seems to be made of chocolate. There we are. Over in the bargain corner, and they'll have special deals over here. 2 giant bars of chocolate for £14. 2 milk trays, £9. Roses only £3.30. Yeah, some huge drinking chocolate, the original sort that you just mix with water, $3.50. We've got some fries as well, which is from the merger, and fries merged with Cadbury's.
We've got the world's largest toaster room.
Oh yeah, have a look. Oh my days, look, they do a 4.5 kilo Toro, £65 later, well, that is mad. I've also got all the products we just saw being made. We've got the milk chocolate footballs and the decorated teapots. Bespoke chocolate shoe as well. £13 for a shoe, $16 for a teapot. Also got some Roald Dahl books, and of course the Mini Eggs cookbook, favourite chocolate recipes, and the Cream Egg cookbook. Also got some Cadbury's Cadburys, some Freddo pens, chocolate Quest mugs, good old dairy milk bars. Our friend the parrot, we're seeing a lot of him today. A little plushie of him. Some Cadbury pillows. And a collection of different bars with some special offers. We've also got the factory shop for bulk buying purposes. And you get cases of chocolate. Pallets and pallets of the stuff. Over on the left as you come out, or on the right as you come in, we've got the Cadbury Cafe. The Cadbury Stack Bar over there, which appears to be closed now, which is getting a bit late in the day. Cadbury Cafe hot food, which includes
caramel bunny latte, look.
fruit shakes, yeah, caramel bunny latte.
Freddo's hot chocolate.
Oh, does look nice, doesn't it? A bit of a look at the Cadbury Cafe. Quite spacious and light in here. Got the cool little clouds up above as well. Well, so we've just come out of Cadbury World.
Yeah, it was good actually. I mean, it's very short, but it was the bits that we did do and the interactive bits were quite good.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, it took us roughly 50 minutes to do the parts before, the Bournville experience, which was like a very small sort of museum piece, bit of having a go at messing with your own chocolate, doing decorating, that sort of thing. Good fun. That combined with the 4D cinema experience was approximately 50 minutes. And then once you went into the main attraction, which is what you have to go at your main time, that was about an hour in total.
Yeah.
Comprised mainly of sort of shows. There was a couple of demonstrations in there. There was a small sort of factory setting where you could see some of the workers actually making some of the chocolate items as well.
Yeah, that was really cool. They decorated it, and that was interesting.
Yeah, it was, to be fair. Yeah, they had some chocolate footballs, chocolate teapots, chocolate shoes. There's some really interesting stuff there, actually, to be honest. They did give you a chocolate pot on the way around, which was nice as well, with a choice of a couple of toppings, which is really good. And yeah, and then you proceed into the what I believe is the brand new Chocolate Quest ride, which is a bit of a shooty ride. So it's sort
That's
of
quite good, actually,
yeah, a trackless ride vehicle. You go around, there's a variety of props and screens. Quite a short ride there.
Yeah, it is short.
Quite a short ride. When I first picked up the chocolate collector, ingredient collector, as they call it, which is the gun, it was a little bit light. It felt a little bit cheap, and I was a bit concerned about that. But it did seem to work perfectly fine, didn't it?
It worked really well, yeah.
Accuracy seemed quite good, and it was a bit of fun. One of the more interesting things about it was like a team game.
Yeah.
So everybody on our car, including the two people who we weren't with, we were all working together to achieve the same goal. That was kind of nice, actually. It sort of took the competitive edge off it and just kept it about having fun, didn't it?
Yes.
So yeah, I thought that was nice. I think it's a really good addition to Cadbury World. I think it adds a lot, really. But it is a shame that it's not a little bit longer, perhaps. But yeah, all in all, I enjoyed it. I think overall the place is looking a little bit tired in places there. Do you think?
Yeah, I mean, I've got nothing to compare it to because I've never seen it before. But, yeah, you know.
Well, no, that's a fair point. But I just mean as in some of the areas look like they're sort of undergoing renovation works and it's still not finished yet. The shop was pretty nice. There was quite a few things in there, but we were a little bit disappointed with the outlet section, weren't we?
Yeah, there wasn't really a lot in there.
No, there's a couple of broken things that you can buy cheap. There's some nice offers in there though. We did get 10 mini bars for £1.90.
Mini ones.
Yeah, so they were pretty good actually for £1.90. And you do actually get a Merlin Pass discount inside the shop as well. So it is worth sort of presenting your Merlin Pass. You get even more discount on top of the great offers.
Oh yeah, also you get 2 chocolate bars going round as well. I think we got a twirl and a dairy milk, didn't we?
Yeah, so we got a twirl when we went in, and we got a dairy milk when we came off the Chocolate Quest ride. So we hear that that's sort of varied and day to day, which is a bit strange. But no, I still think it's still good that you get a couple of free chocolates through there. So yeah, not a bad day here at Cadbury World.
Yeah, great day, yeah.
Well, we hope you enjoyed this mini vlog. As you did, please don't forget to like and subscribe. It means a lot to us and really helps out the channel.
Yeah.
If you have any questions about Cadbury World or anything you've seen today, drop those in the comments below. We'll do our best to get back to you as soon as we can.
Yep.
And until next time, we hope you get out and explore amusement parks and more. See you next time.